Alright, so I wanted to do a quick little video right quick, man. I saw this on Facebook the other day. And it's one of them things where I don't think a lot of brothers be really trying to look at it from both sides, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of brothers, they didn't got into this Derrick Jaxn bag where they just go straight into whatever the woman want to hear instead of what's logical, what makes more sense. And it's like brothers be capping so hard and caping so hard for women trying to get their dick wet that they don't even really look at it from both sides of the ball, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna check out this clip, man, and just see what this brother talking about, man, because I thought it didn't make a lot of sense to me, but we gonna see what everybody else think.
Must watch.
Tell him I am so tired. I'm really tired. But he says, why you don't want to have sex? I'm so exhausted I can't. So I may go through it with him just to keep him from bothering me.
All right, just off that alone, right? I mean, you got the sad music playing in the background, so you hearing that and you automatically start feeling bad for grandma. You know what I'm saying? You automatically start going into, man, why he just didn't let her rest, man? Why he just didn't, you know what I'm saying? Why he just didn't leave her alone? But if you too exhausted to do that, you can't just go through it to get him off of you. That make any sense? So it wasn't a you was too exhausted to do it. You didn't want to do it. Let's just be honest about that. That's what it was. It wasn't that you was too exhausted. Everybody know what exhaustion is. Exhaustion, you cannot move. Let's just be real. When you physically exhausted, where you can't do anything, you're not going to do anything. So there's no option of I'm gonna just do it so he'll leave me alone. Just a suggestion. That's just an observation.
Things to make him happy so he'll let me rest.
I watched this and I gotta be honest with you, I was legitimately hurt. I was heartbroken to hear her have to say that, especially the last part, as I'll give in to him just so that he will let me rest. You know what? I'm gonna lose my male followers on this, but I gotta do this, man. I gotta do this. What the fuck is we doing?
What did she say that was so heartbreaking that you was just like, I'm finna lose my male followers because what the fuck is we doing as men? Like, you gotta really put yourself in the mindset of what just happened. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really look at it from both sides of the ball, because a lot of people, they want to talk shit about our forefathers because they quote unquote had another family on the other side of town. What we doing? We talking at this point right now. We're talking about a man wanting to have sex with his wife, and she's saying she's too exhausted to have sex with her husband. What we doing? What the fuck are we doing? Let's see what else he got to say.
Fuck are we doing? You mean to tell me that your wife will come into that house after working a full day's job, take care of the kids, clean the kitchen, cook the meals, do the laundry, take care of your ass, and you have the audacity to hop up and ask for some sex, and if she says no, to catch an attitude?
I wanted the original clip so I can see what all grandma said, because I'm like, when did she say all of this shit? When did she say this shit? Because this what I'm really thinking. Like, if you got married, what the fuck you thought it was gonna be? You don't think it's the same scenario when a brother come home from working 10, 12, 16-hour days and she horny? What, you gonna tell her no? If a man ever told a woman that, what she gonna automatically think? Oh, he cheating, or he gay, he on the down low, he doing something he ain't supposed to be doing. Let's be real. I'm tired of you weak niggas like this, man. Look at it from both sides. Because if everybody got a problem with our forefathers cheating on their wives and stepping out and getting some ass from somewhere when his wife is too exhausted, what's the problem? He can't have sex with his wife? She's too, okay, if she obliging because I'm gonna just get it out the way, that means she wasn't too exhausted, my nigga. She didn't want to do it.
She's raising you at this point, bruh. You bringing home a check. That shit's replaceable, bruh. She can go find any other nigga to give her a check, bruh.
No, she can't. No, you know how many fucking women right now on the planet who husbandless, manless, would love to let a man go to work and come home and pipe her down? What are you saying? You know how many single sisters out there right now who literally can't buy a nigga, and you talking about a check is easy to come by? Because grandma never went into none of this. When did she say she was taking care of this nigga like a child? We just gonna add that to the story? That's what we doing? That's how that go? I really don't understand you Derrick Jaxn type niggas, man. I don't. Because if he was cheating, that'll be a problem too, right? But he can't ask his wife to do what spouses do. Right? I really want to know what's the alternative? Really, like that's an honest question. What's the alternative? You know what I'm saying? Because when you read Proverbs 31, right? I'm a Bible nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person. I love the Bible. You know what I'm saying? When I read Proverbs 31, from sun up to sundown, that woman was doing stuff. She might not even had a actual job. You know what I'm saying? But in the household, she had a lot of tasks she had to do, all the way down to making clothes, going grocery shopping. Those things is a part of the job description when you're talking about a Proverbs 31 woman. You know what I'm saying? And most women in the black community, they subscribe to the Bible. They will claim to be Proverbs 31 women. So why is exhaustion a reason to not sexually satisfy your husband? She never, nowhere in that video did she say anything about him not doing his job as a man, ever. That wasn't stated. So you're interjecting that into the story. You're interjecting that like all men are pieces of shit, right? Because that's what you think, right? Because if that was the case, right? If she been working all day, then she come home doing the cooking and cleaning. Why can't she just take her check and bounce, right? She got a full-time job, right? Why she can't just take her check and bounce, right? That makes sense, right?
She chose you. And for you to sit here and to have her do everything around that house while you sit your ass, while we sit our ass on that couch and do nothing and watch her struggle is not love. That's not love. And not in my book.
When? Like, I don't get that shit. I don't get that. How in that story do you get this nigga just sitting on the couch just watching her struggle? I don't get that. Where did that come from? I really, if you got the full video, please like show us the whole video, because I didn't see grandma say this nigga was a piece of shit. And she's an older sister. Like most of them older sisters, like they wasn't dealing with no them ain't shit niggas like that, man. Grandma got a head full of white hair. Like she don't look like a young sister. So that's what they was doing back in the day. They was just letting dudes lay up and not do nothing. Cause to my knowledge, you know what I'm saying, our forefathers had very hard fucking jobs back in the day. That's to my knowledge. Most of the time, when I heard about the jobs that our forefathers was doing, them niggas was working back-breaking jobs. Railroad shit, steel mills, the mines. These were the jobs our forefathers was doing. So what we talking about? Assembly lines. What we talking about? Construction. If this nigga just sitting on the couch all day, why she still there? I'm telling you, man, I'm tired of dudes walking around with this mindset like all black men are moving around like fucking kids. Come on, man.
That's not what love is. And then to be upset with her that she wouldn't give us her body even though she's exhausted. But even that's the fact that she is willing to do that just to make us happy, and we won't even get up and do some shit like wash the dishes. The food that she might have cooked, that she probably did cook, we won't get our ass up and wash the dishes. And then we use this shit right here saying, well, I make the money, I pay I bring in the money, I make the check. So the fuck what, bruh? So the fuck what? That does not make you special, bruh. Everybody out here is being an adult. Everybody out here is working. That does not give you the reason or the ability or the right to treat the person that you love wrong. You decided to make that person your partner. You decided to have a family with that person. So why?
I'm trying to figure out how did we get to this point when it sounded like all dude wanted was to have sex with his wife. How did we get here? How do we get to this point? How do we get to the point where now he's mistreating her because he wants to have sex with his wife? Explain that to me. Because if he wanted to see Miss Mary down the street, it'll be a fucking problem. If he wanted to see Miss Diane up the block, it'll be a problem. But no, he want to have sex with his wife. Now he's a piece of shit. Make it make sense. Make it, like, real talk, make it make sense. Because I don't get it at this point. I really don't. You didn't just compacted that whole video of her saying she will do things for her husband even when she's tired, just so to make him happy, so he'll leave her alone. What we doing, bro? What we doing, bro? She could have been left. If that nigga was that bad, she could have been left. If she got her own job, she taking care of him like a child. What's she doing there, bro? You just deduced this man down to his job, bro. You just deduced that man down to him just going to work and coming home and just doing nothing. That's what you just did. You don't know the dynamics of that relationship. All you heard was she don't want to have sex with him. That's all you heard. That's all you heard.
Would you check out and throw that burden on her? Help me understand that. And then to get mad at her because she doesn't want to give you her body after she has given all of herself all day to everybody. But she can't keep that little piece of herself to herself. Because
no, nigga. No. No. What you mean? Because if he was going to get that little piece of her from somebody else, it will be a problem. Man, y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas is crazy. You Derrick Jaxn niggas, man. Y'all better check y'all life, man. Real talk. You better get your life right, bro, because Christ don't like that thing. Let's listen to this. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 2. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. So 9 times out of 10, grandma, she moving in a space of marriage. Only the young girls was moving like that, for real. Where they just letting dudes pipe them down and sitting on the couch. Our grandmothers weren't moving like that. Nigga, you had to have a job with a pension plan and some benefits. They wasn't just moving like that, and they was getting married. So we already in that mode right there. They already married, right? Let's move on. Verse 3, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. The wife hath not power over her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband hath not power over his own body, but the wife. Because in a marriage, if my wife trying to get down, I can't say no, because guess what? She need that at the moment. If she turned up, I got to oblige that. I can't be like, nah, I ain't feeling it right now. Because you know what? Some people don't have a mindset to be like, okay, I'll just wait till tomorrow. Some people, they be like, oh, I'm gonna go find it somewhere else. A lot of y'all don't like reading the Bible. The Bible don't say it's a man and a woman gotta just do whatever. No, it's the same for both. If that man don't want it, that's not a thing in the Bible. Y'all are married, y'all a couple, y'all are together. Y'all have to make sure each other are straight. So if a man come in the house, he like, hey man, I need to get this off, I need to get this release. Who else he supposed to get that from but his wife? And the same thing for a wife. If you come in the house, you looking at your husband like, hey, I need something. What the man gonna do? Say no? The first thing you gonna get, oh, who you messing with? Who you messing with at your job? What you don't desire me no more? You don't want me no more? That's what would happen if a man did that. You automatically a cheater out the gate. You automatically a no good dude. So how did it go straight from a man trying to deal with his wife, so he's a bad dude. I don't get that. Let's read on. Defraud you not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer and come together again, that as Satan tempt you not for your incontinency. Because a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of women like to jump into that bag where they like, I don't want to right now. I don't feel like it right now. The scripture said the only reason that you can turn down sex is two reasons. Either you fasting and praying or you on your cycle. That's it. In the fasting and praying, y'all got to agree on that. That's the only reasons, according to the scriptures, that a spouse can tell their husband no. Or a husband can tell his wife no. That's the only reasons. Cycle, fasting and praying. That's it. That last part, this the part that you need to dwell on. You know what I'm saying? It said that Satan tempt you not for your incontinency. Incontinency means your inability to control yourself. So, let's just say this was the norm back then, right? Our grandmothers were so exhausted that they didn't want to have sex with their husbands. But it's also a problem when they got a family down the road. That's Satan tempting them. Okay, if the wife ain't trying to give it up, shit, what Miss Mary down the street, she hiding ready like a damn Little Caesars. So what we doing? I'm telling you, man, y'all dudes don't be knowing what the hell y'all talking about, man. Y'all get on these different social media sites and y'all be talking out y'all ass trying to get women to send y'all money, man. Real talk, man. Stop. Be honest, man. Be logical. Because adultery is a big time issue in the black community. But if a man trying to deal with his wife and she's saying no, what the hell is he supposed to do? And I'm not advocating for cheating. I don't like them niggas either for doing the cheating. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not okay. The most sides not pleased with that. But make it make sense. Make it make sense. How you just deduced a man down to his paycheck because a woman said that she was exhausted when she clearly not exhausted if she did it anyway. I'm telling you, man, y'all dudes crazy, man. Y'all dudes crazy, man. Real talk. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. And I guess I be moving in a, I don't know, this video kind of made me mad, man, because it's like, why do black men get on here and talk crazy about black men? Like, I can understand, like, if it was an actual story, like, you was getting the full, you know what I'm saying, you was getting the full scope of the story where, like, granddad was on there talking about, you know what I'm saying, he don't have no job, you know what I'm saying, he don't do nothing around the house, you know what I'm saying, he just come in the house, he wants sex, slap her upside her head, and you know he go back to work. But that's not what happened. That's not the story that you guys got from that. That's not the story that you just got from that. Grandma literally said that she tells her husband that she don't want to have sex because she's exhausted. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If a husband having to ask his wife, like, why are we not having sex? It's bigger than you being exhausted, sis. If he having to ask you, why aren't we having sex? Why can't we have sex? That means it happens all the time. Like what's the alternative? What do you think he should do? That's a real question, because I would think, and it's just me thinking, I would think that he probably would chip in certain areas, just be like, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit off her plate and see if she down to go. Bet money she probably still said she was exhausted. Just a thought. You know what I'm saying? But I really want to know what other people think about it, because I watched this video because I seen people saying like this was a word, right? But them same women will be mad if they man was checking out another sister though. If you keep your husband straight, what he looking around for? But women always want to stay in this bag where they think dudes just supposed to take any type of bullshit from them. And most of these women be Christian women. I don't get it. I really don't. Y'all dudes gonna stop playing on our forefathers' top, man. Real talk. A lot of y'all dudes, bro, y'all don't believe this bull that they've been teaching us this, like, for 50 years? Our grandfathers were never that bad like that, bro. They wasn't. Due to history, they was not moving like that. They was not moving like that in large numbers, bro. Our forefathers was not, they didn't build fucking Black Wall Street by sitting on the couch, my nigga. Stop. All over this country, bro, they was doing things like that. They was not sitting on the couch mistreating their wives, bro. That wasn't the thing. That wasn't the norm. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out. Now, I was about to be done, but nah, I turned it back on and he's saying some stupid shit again.
Day to everybody, but she can't keep that little piece of herself to herself because she's trying to make your ass happy. There ain't no excuses.
That's her job,
I don't
bro.
want to hear I make the money, I pay the bills. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a fuck that you pay the bills.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's women all over the world right now that's paying their own bills that would love for a man to pay the bills. What are you saying? She cares that he paying the bills. That's why she fucking there. What are you saying? Are we in the Twilight Zone? Or is that what, like, women ain't looking for dudes to pay the bills no more? Cause we really just deduced this man all the way down to all he doing is going to work and pay the bills. Newsflash, my guy, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Nobody cares. It's millions of women right now that would love to have a man that'll pay the bills and find them desirable enough to want to have sex with them all the time.
Somebody else can pay the bills.
But they're not.
If that is all that you think your worth is, fix it.
When did it say
We
that?
have to fix it.
When did he say that? When did she say that? Y'all black men gotta stop coming at black men for stuff that y'all don't even know. You can't do that. As a judge, that's not okay. Where did she say that? Where did she say that's all he's worth?
Cause I'm done. I'm overseeing this shit.
Overseeing what, my nigga? Like what? I really don't get black men like Derrick, Jaxn, and dudes like this. I really don't get it. You really watch this little bitty clip, right? And you really just can't, like, you really just color purple your way into a point. I really want to know. I really want to know, like, what, like, at what point did providing for a household become the lowest thing on the totem pole? Because you really just deduced this man paycheck down to her cooking and cleaning and taking care of a nigga ass. Like, I don't get that. I really don't. I really don't. And a lot of, like, I really want to know, also from the sisters, I really want to know from the sisters, if, from the married sisters, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no damn single sisters talking about sex with nobody. For the married sisters, the sisters that's in relationships, are you ever that exhausted where you can't let your man have sex with you for 5-10 minutes? Is that a big enough offense to degrade men's character all the way down to nobody cares that you paying the bills? Like I really, cause I feel like they don't talk like this in other cultures. I don't feel like they talk like this in the white community. I feel like they don't talk like this in the Arab community, in the Chinese community. I really don't. I really don't. Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like at some point, bro, it's like black men can't win for losing, my nigga. It's like a black man can't win for losing, my nigga. Because it's like, how do you, you know, we in a culture where it's a bunch of dudes out here right now that don't have a job. They got multiple baby mamas. And we got a dude that you said, we don't even know the full situation, that you said he working a job, bring home a check, he paying the bills, but he can't get no ass. Oh my God, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of dead bodies when Christ returns, man. It's gonna be a lot of dead bodies. Oh my God. Hey, it's gonna be a lot of dead bodies when Christ returns, man, because a lot of you weak dudes is not gonna make it, man. A lot of you weak dudes ain't gonna make it, man, because I don't get where y'all be coming from with this stuff, man. You, Derrick, Jaxn, the light-skinned dude with the tattoos, man, y'all dudes just be saying some of the wildest stuff, bro. You know how many sisters out here, they got PhDs, they got degrees, they got, you know what I'm saying, they entrepreneurs, they got their own businesses, they doing side hustles, they got full-time jobs, and they're fucking miserable. You wanna know why? Because they don't wanna pay their bills. They really would like to stay home and wash dishes and cook and teach children, but they have to go and work every day like a man because they don't have one. So then you turn around, these same sisters, right? They're working full-time jobs. They're cooking for themselves. They're doing their own laundry. And when they horny, they call some nigga that's not even married to them. He pipe her and leave. I feel like the married sister should just go ahead and give her husband what she looking for, what he looking for. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Any sisters, any married sisters that think I'm wrong, please say so, because it don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we looking at the culture. We looking at the culture. It's a lot of single mothers out here. It's a lot of men that don't want to stand up and take care of their responsibilities. So if we get to the point where a married man who's taking care of his responsibilities can't get the basics, which is sex from his wife, what are we doing? When dudes that don't have jobs, dudes that don't take care of responsibilities, got multiple baby moms, like, what are we doing? Explain it to me. I really want to know. I really don't want to know, because it don't make no sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to you, and honestly, I don't know. I don't know, because your whole little spiel, coming from what grandma said, for you to just down talk black men like that, because you just set up in your car like you finna just give a whole speech to black men like you was saying some fire shit. You sound very weak, bro. Very weak. Don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And I'm not saying either that you should just bum rush your wife, you know what I'm saying? And especially like when you married, man, you know when your wife need, you know what I'm saying, need a break, man. You know when your wife need, you know what I'm saying, a little time for herself. But if a nigga gotta ask, like, why ain't we having sex, or why can't we have sex? It's because he need it, bro. It's because he been asking this for a minute now. This ain't no out of the blue question, bro. Like, it really got me thinking, are you married, bro? Because it don't make sense. If you're not married, you probably need to shut the hell up, to be honest. Are you like, real talk? Like, if you was in a situation, if you was married, right? If you were in a situation where you could never get something from your wife, right? Or you in a mode where you trying to get something from your wife, and her only excuse is she's exhausted or she's tired. I don't know if you know the science behind it though. Most people sleep pretty good after having sex. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm not finna talk too long on this thing, man. I'm out, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think.